Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Maria and today I am just gonna go ahead and get started. Like you guys can tell, I'm using this double-ended brush and I'm gonna go ahead and take the spoolie side and just brush out my eyebrows. Now taking these tweezers, I'm gonna go ahead and pluck out any unwanted grown hair. The product I'll be using for my eyebrows is this Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in Ebony. And really quick, I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys the different brushes there is. Some brushes do claim to be eyebrow brushes, but they're not. Like this one, this is way too fat. Don't use it. Now taking this cotton pad, I'm going to go ahead and wipe my brush. And then really quickly, I'm just going to take my two fingers and pinch the brush together to make it ultra flat. I am going to go ahead and apologize in advance if I make no sense, but I am going to go ahead and try to explain myself to the best of my ability. But I do go ahead and just start by drawing a line under my brow, and I'm just going to go ahead and follow the natural shape of my brow. And if you guys can tell, I don't add much to the front, so with any remaining product that you had, go ahead and apply it to the front of your brow. And so our brow doesn't start looking so harsh, I go ahead and brush out that line, and taking no more product, I go ahead and feather up the front of my brow. Now moving on to the top of our brow, I just go ahead and pretty much do the same thing. I go ahead and create a straight line, and then towards the arch of my brow, or where I want the arch of my brow to be, I just go ahead and tilt my brush a certain way. It's kind of hard to explain, but you guys can see right here how I kind of tilt the brush a certain way so I can go ahead and get that arch shape, and then I just go ahead and fill in the rest of my brow. Keep in mind that we do not want to touch the front of our eyebrow, and every now and then go ahead and brush out your brow so the pomade spreads evenly and it doesn't start accumulating and looking crusty in one spot. If you seem to have troubles with little bald spots like I do, go ahead and feather your eyebrows the opposite way they grow and go ahead and fill them in. And quickly, I'm just going to go ahead and do my other eyebrow, so hopefully that helps a little more for my visual learners. I personally don't like to use the same spoolie, so I go ahead and take a clean one and I just go ahead and brush out the front of my eyebrows so I can go ahead and give it that gradient effect, that faded out look. Now taking any concealer of your choice, I am personally taking the Fit Me concealer in the shade number 10. Go ahead and just dot on the concealer onto your lid. Now taking this AOA Studio E114 brush, I like to distribute my concealer, and I also like to use this brush because it's angled, so it helps me get that really crisp and sharp line I like to do under my brow. Taking this BH Cosmetics 129 brush, I'm just going to go ahead and buff out my concealer. And with a little work of magic, I already went ahead and did my foundation and my eyeshadow off of camera. And I personally don't like to use concealer to clean up the top of my eyebrows, so I go ahead and use foundation. And I also use this E115 flat brush from AOA Studios, and I just clean up my eyebrows. After I go ahead and clean out my foundation, this pretty much does conclude the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe.